right in here. I'm so excited to be here in the studio, and we are about to dive in deep with some of these fragrances. So as you come on in, be sure to let me know where you're tuning in from in the comments. Let me tell you, oh my gosh, was that show not incredible last night? So many amazing fragrances and then some. I absolutely loved it. Sonia is so fun to be with. Love having her here. So I am going to link all the things up. So as you are coming in, give me a second. We're going to get comfortable. Just have your pen and paper ready. Well, I will be posting a blending board, but I got a lot of ideas. So some of these recipes and such that I'm getting ready to give you are pretty gosh darn good. Admire this cute little gnome while I'm getting things linked up. Say hey in the comments. You guys know the drill. We're gonna get it going and see what's happening. If we are up, looks like we're just not quite live on the Facebook, so give it just a minute. Hello, hi friends, happy hump day is right. Yeah, we got a lot of blended to do. I gotta say, I came in this morning at, well, I usually come in every morning at about 7:15. And so I was still like on cloud nine from that show because it was everything that I love and more. So if you tuned in last night, you know how awesome it was. So fun. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Cassie. You're so sweet. Ordered all the goods last night. Yeah, keep them coming. Keep telling me what you guys, ordered up. I'm waiting on the Book of Faces. It's being a little slow for me right now. Hold tight. Let me see if I am up right now on it. What is going on today? I don't know what's happening. Hold on. Just not wanting to work for me. Hold on just a minute. Oh, there I am.
To dive in deep with some of these fragrances.
Okay,
so
why is that loud?
as you come on in, be sure to let me know. Just thank you, Cassie. You're so you guys.
That's never been loud. Here, hold tight.
I'm waiting on.
Why is that loud? I've never had that loud before. That was crazy. Okay, did you get? Okay. All right, now we. All right, sorry. There we go. Thank you. That was nuts. Hey Geraldine, hey Crystal. We forgot to turn the volume down. You know what I mean? It was one of those things. Hi Ryan, good to see you. Good to see everybody. Come on in. Brenda says I ordered lots of fall scents. You love the Nerdy Owl. Hi Dawn. Yeah, he was awful cute, wasn't he? Definitely really cute. I've got so many cool things. Like, speaking of which, that candy corn gnome. Oh man, yes. Look at this guy. So this was a Scent Flirt exclusive that launched last night. So in case you missed it, this guy, absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Look at how that's glowing on the camera. Lots of fun stuff. You can't wait to get it. I love it. Yeah, so in case you missed it, crazy awesome show last night. This one happened to be the showstopper. Moment of Calm made a return and then some. So all kinds of good stuff last night. Hello from Tennessee. Lots of good stuff. We're definitely gonna, well, hello Tyler Hanner. We are going to dive right on into some of these blends. I know you guys are really excited about it. So welcome on in. As if you are brand new to me, let me know that in the comments. If you're brand new to Pink Zebra, I always want to, hey Lisa, I always want to hear from you. If you're new, hashtag newbie. That way I know kind of like who I'm talking to and so forth. You're glad you snatched a carton of it. Yeah, it's really good. I went out this morning because I needed more of that to do some blends today, and I wanted to grab some bags and so forth because the cartons are they're actually temporarily sold out. So I actually was able to grab some bags. You want to try some of these? Chantel, I just encourage you to try it, girl. Just head over to the website and give it a try. I'm happy to let you know, like I know there's a lot of people in the comments and such. If you have questions, just let me know. Jennifer, well, welcome on in. You said you were going to break the internet. I know, Chris. We did. Jennifer, I actually work here at Pink Zebra Home. So I've been here at corporate for about 1.5 years now. But I was in the field for almost 10 or almost 11 years before I came here. So I guess I'm not really new, but I am, but you're new to hanging out with me. I love that. It's good. Oh, well, Geraldine's happy to send you some. There you go. That's awesome. All right. Hey, Kara, what's up? Come on in, my friends. If you are just tuning in, we haven't even really, we haven't even given it a start yet. I'm just waiting on things. I'm just been staying in here talking like I do best. One of the best shows that you've ever seen. Yay. I'd love to hear that, Bev. You're welcome. Yeah, everything. Autumn, I know. The dog accent, yes. Hi, Cammie. All right. Yeah, well, Chantel, Geraldine said that she'd be happy to connect with you. So we've got you, girl. And we would love for you to give our products a try, for sure. Yes. All righty. We're going to get on going, guys. Thank you. I've never seen that. Was kind of cute. That was fun. So today, lots of fun stuff. If you place an order, here's the deets. I have the entire set in here with me right now, which is kind of crazy. Okay, still, so if in case you guys missed the show last night, I'm happy to go grab you some of the things to bring them in to show. Like this is anything goes today. So if you missed it last night and you want me to go grab a piece, or if you didn't miss it and you still want me to go grab something, all you got to do is let me know, and I'm happy to go do that. I'm going to give you a ton of blends. I have some amazing blends that we're going to put together because this is my jam. The fall scents are everything. But before I get into the blends and such, I want to talk about this. Did you guys see this guy? Oh my gosh. Let's just talk about him for a second. So this is the Candy Corn Gnome, one of several products that actually launched last night on PZTV. Here at Pink Zebra, we love our gnomes, and I gotta tell you, we've been hitting a home run. The little patriotic gnome that we launched back in May, I believe, was absolutely adorable. This is a candy corn gnome. Yes, if you are a gnome collector, which I know a lot of you are, you're definitely going to need him to add to your collection. This is a simmer pot. You bought him up? Good, Chris. So good. He's filled up with some Moment of Calm. So we're actually going to take that fragrance out because I want to do a blend in this to start us off strong. So we're going to, no sprinkles are going to be, especially Moment of Calm, is not going to be wasted. So we're going to put that back over there for now. And then we're going to do a blend in here to get it going. Yeah, Gnome Alert is right, Pink Zebra Home. Pink Zebra Home is in the house. Just in case you guys have questions and need anything, I do have Pink Zebra Home is monitoring commentary, so definitely ask away. So, well, hello. Good to see everybody. Hello. Is there going to be a spooky gnome coming? I don't know. And if I did, you guys know I would tell you because I have a big mouth. Big, huge. Okay, that's just what I do, right? All right, so yeah, so super cute. Hey, Debbie, what's up? So cute. Definitely add him to your collection. What I like about him, too, is that he has holes along the top. He has a candy corn hat. You know, you've got yellow, you got orange, you got white. Definitely giving me all the fall vibes. You've got a cute little button nose. He's got little hands on the side. That's why I ask, because you know I have a big mouth. Well, I love it. Stick around. I don't know. I don't think that we have any more coming, but I haven't taken a look at it in a while. Let me, I'll have to get back to you on that. I will. You're new here and you love gnomes. You bought him. Terry, welcome on in. If you guys, you guys are learning me fast. Yeah. What did I say on Monday? I'm sworn to secrecy for 10 minutes. Yes, it is. Absolutely. Okay. So I'm going to give you guys your first blend in him. He is a simmer pot. So thank you, Heidi. Good to see you. I hope you have a great holiday weekend too. Lots to share, lots to talk about today. I got so many amazing recipes. So he's a simmer pot, which means he heats with a hot plate. So here's your dish that goes with your sprinkles. And then this is what heats your candle wax. Thank you for the gifts. You guys are so precious. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. So let's put our first blend in here. Feel free to blend along with me. Write some of these down. I am going to be giving you a blending board that has 9 recipes on it, but I have, I don't know, like 20 over here to the side. I don't know if we'll make all 20, but we'll probably definitely get through a lot of them. All right. So let's see. I'm thrilled that Moment of Calm was back. Oh man, I know. Is that not amazing? We'll talk. I have a whole bunch of recipes devoted to that fragrance too. I was uber excited. First recipe I'm going to give you is a mixture. Okay. These are 2 different fragrances here. Pumpkin bread has my heart, always will. This is one of my, the hands down, one of my favorite fall fragrances that we have. Absolutely love it. When it comes to bakery, I do have a couple different ones that I like. This one here is everything and more. Fragrance notes are spiced pumpkin, clove with warm cinnamon, and then I'm going to follow that up with some sugar cookie bliss, which is like a buttery cookie. Need I say more? Fantastic. So we're going to blend the 2 of these together. Hey, Lynn. And so what I think is going to happen when we blend the 2 of these together is we're going to get kind of like a pumpkin sugar cookie. Just like a beautiful bakery. We'll add up a little bit to our simmer pot, and then I'm going to just kind of show you. This is just a 2 fragrance blend. What I love about blending 2 different fragrances is that you, like when you blend and you take and you do 5, 6, or 3, or however many you do, you're going to pull a lot of different fragrance notes from those fragrances. Whereas this primarily capitalizes on the 2 because it's just even parts, right? So this is just basically like smells of fall right here. You could name this anything that you want. Oh, I'm sorry. I love it that you're showing some love. Thank you. I'm sorry about that. I usually don't forget that. Thank you for that. So yeah, so the 2 of these together, fantastic. Definitely. Somebody's gonna get this. This is delicious. Okay, so sugar cookie and pumpkin bread, first recipe. I wanted to go pretty simple. When it comes to blending, I love the fall for so many reasons because here's what happens. What I love about this, and you're going to actually see me do this today, if I could stop talking and rein it in a little bit, because I love to talk to you guys. But we can take some of these fall fragrances, which is what we have, a lot of cinnamons, a lot of pumpkins, a lot of apples, and then kind of rope in some of these holiday fragrances, because not only did we launch fall, pumpkins, apples, all that last night, but we launched holiday. It's Christmas in July, so I've got some aspen pine down there, but I'm going to give you a couple recipes that do have the aspen pine in it that you could actually start in your, I mean, I like fall year round, but you could start it as early as in fall, and it's kind of going to throw you for a loop. I'm also going to give you a recipe that you would never guess would be a good blend, and it's actually with one of our favorite fragrances that we have in the summer line, pink pineapple. So I'm going to give you a fall blend with pink pineapple. So stick around. You're not going to want to miss this. Okay. I don't have a name for this one. I mean, you could call it pumpkin sugar cookie. It's definitely, so it's just got 2 different fragrances in it. I don't have a name for it. Sometimes I don't name them. I let you guys do that. But I wanted to start off kind of simple. So for those of you that like cinnamon pumpkin cookies, I think everybody kind of can agree that this would be good enough to eat. Definitely a great mix. All right, so I'm going to throw that in my basket back there, right? Because I got a lot more where that came from. We just mixed up this recipe into the gnome. I'm going to let him hang out for a while right there because he's just too cute not to. And we're going to bounce on. I want to tell you guys that I'm going to give you 9 recipes today, but I will be back next week. I'm going to take a vacation, my friends. So I'm going to be gone. I'm actually going to be gone tomorrow, and I'm going to be gone on Monday. However, I did some videos. So I will be sharing more blends tomorrow at noon. It just won't be me live. It'll be me, but not me live. But I will be back on Tuesday, and we're going to dive in a little deeper to some of these fall fragrances, because let me just tell you, I have so many for you. So you guys are really in for a treat. I can't wait. Okay. Well, thank you. I'm not going anywhere. I'm doing what we call, hi, Susan. Am I the founder? No, ma'am. I am not the founder. I just work here at home office, Miss Angelica. All right. So I'm going to give you another recipe. This is called spiced pumpkin loaf. I was just talking about taking a staycation. I'm going to take a staycation. I'm not going nowhere, but that's okay. Right. This one, I actually decided to bring in some farmhouse pumpkin for this one. So this is one that made a return on the Vault Show. Okay. It's fantastic. So you have notes of spiced orange, pumpkin, and zesty vanilla in this. And then we're going to pull in some candied cinnamon apple and some pumpkin bread. Okay, so I'm going to do pumpkin bread again. Okay, so this is new fragrance alert. Absolutely, that made a return. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. You're very kind. Thank you. I've been with Pink Zebra Angelica for a very long time. Almost 12. How is that possible? Yeah, this is year 12. So definitely a long time. Thank you. I do too, Sherry. Aren't they wonderful? I'm looking for candied cinnamon apple. I know it's here some. Oh, it's down here. Hold tight. All right, so I'm going to go grab. This is a fragrance that actually made a return on last night's show. So I'm calling this next one Spiced Pumpkin Loaf. All right, so this is going to be, staycations are wonderful. Yes, your husband's going to ground you. All right, so we're starting out strong with candied cinnamon apple. Candied cinnamon apple made a return on last night's show. Bring back. Okay, actually started out as a paisley pick, and which eons ago, and it was so popular. When you guys fall in love with paisley picks, then we typically put them in the line, right? Which is what happened with this one. So is everything still good on the Facebook? You guys still with me? Looks like I had a bad connection for a second. Maybe it's just in and out. Hi, Jackie. All right, so candied cinnamon apples, very strong. Spiced apple, warm cinnamon, caramelized sugar. I'm going to pull in some of this farmhouse pumpkin, and then I'm going to use my ever so amazing pumpkin bread. If you do anything at all, I could probably go on and on. To be honest with you, there's so many fragrances that launched last night that they're all amazing. They're all that good. That's why they are part of the line. Like, that's why they were seasonal returns, because you just really can't go wrong with any of them. But I was going to say, if you do anything, get yourself some pumpkin bread. But then I'm like, okay, but there's warm apple pie, and there's farmhouse cider, and there's everything autumn, and there's holiday home. Do you get it? Are you guys feeling me? Because I'm like, okay, I gotta do this. And then last night I was like, wow, I would really like that blend bash. And then I want that candy corn dome. It was like, I was all over the place. Poor Sonia, man. She was like, girl, rein it in a little bit. Because I love it. Debbie, I would stay tuned for peppermint. Okay. All right. Oh, this is so wonderful. Spiced pumpkin loaf. All right. 3 fragrances in this for you. Pumpkin, cinnamon, everything lovers. This is for you. Okay. Farmhouse pumpkin, candied cinnamon apple, and pumpkin bread. This is fall in a bag right here. Wonderful fragrance. What I love, I'm going to tell you. Okay. This did not make a debut on last night's show. It made a debut on a vault show, Farmhouse Pumpkin. I love this pumpkin for so many reasons, because I thank you. You're welcome. I love being able to use pumpkin. Like, sometimes when I think of cinnamon, and actually we're going to talk about cinnamon as a fragrance focus next week. It's our behind the scent. Sometimes I'm not quite ready to catapult into cinnamon just yet. This gives me fall feels, just like pure pumpkin. Or if maybe that's you like pumpkin, but you're like, not as much cinnamon. This is a fragrance that has no cinnamon, right? But it's wonderful. It's very, very good. Farmhouse pumpkin, a lot of love for that one. I'm a consultant, so he knows it'll bring income, but I just order and tell him later, and he stays upset for like 10 minutes. You need more farmhouse pumpkin? Did it sell out? And here I am sharing it. Marsha, is it not available? I didn't know if I didn't know it sold out if it did. Okay, so you could totally replace it if it's not available. You could totally do that. I didn't know. Is it not showing? I was thinking, and that might have just happened if it did. Okay. All right. So you could totally change this up if you wanted to swap it out. You could do a different, take it another, honestly, pumpkin bread and candied cinnamon is pretty good. I'm actually going to give you a recipe that has the 2 of these fragrances in it next. So this next one that I'm going to give you is, this is the mother load. All right. So this is one that is actually not on my board. I want you to do yourself a favor right now, and I want you to write this down. You do not want to miss this next recipe that I'm going to give you, okay? This was inspired by one of our amazing consultants. I think she might have created it. I'm not 100% sure. But what I'm about to give you is the best fragrance. I'm going to go grab some farmhouse cider down here. The best fall fragrance that I think we've ever had. The best fall mix. All right, this is called Fall Harvest, and it encompasses everything. This is like I said, fall in a bag of sprinkles. If I was to envision what fall truly, you had to place another order, Chris. I know. If you guys are ordering, let me know what you're ordering in the comments. I love hearing from you. What did you order, Chris? That's funny. Shannon Stewart. Yes, it was. Yes, absolutely. I don't know if she's watching today, but this is called Fall Harvest, and it is next level amazing. It is such an incredible blend. You have fragrances of pumpkin bread. You have farmhouse cider, warm apple pie, and candied cinnamon apple. It is next level amazing. I promise you. Order yourself a bag of each one of these fragrances. You can do so many things and more, but we are going to make Fall Harvest right now together. It is equal parts, right? So what makes this recipe so incredible is that they truly all encompass fall fragrances. So apples, pumpkins, cinnamon, ciders, and that's what fall is to me, right? So we're going to mix all of these together. All right, pumpkin bread, farmhouse cider, candied, let's see, farmhouse cider, pumpkin bread, warm apple pie, and candied cinnamon apples. Fall Harvest, it's a must make. If you get this bag, you will thank me. Kara, what did you order? Not me burning fall when it's 90 degrees out. Girl, I get it. But it's 70. It does feel a little hot in here. I wonder how cool it is. I feel a little warm today. Usually it's 71 in here when I'm live because it gets hot. And I feel you because it's very hot in Houston. But it doesn't mean that we can't melt fragrances like this, right? Doesn't mean that we can't, because we're here. I'm here for it. You ordered 2 more cartons. Which ones did you get? Hey, friends on Facebook, what do you guys? I was missing out on comments. I just want to make sure I didn't miss on it. 3D Ghost. Oh my gosh, so cute. I'm gonna show you that here in a second. Oh, I don't know that anyone's gonna get this one. I'm gonna have to take it home. It smells so good. All right, this is not on the board. Write it down, right? And do it. It's amazing. Farmhouse cider, warm apple pie, pumpkin bread, and candied cinnamon apple is Fall Harvest. It is fantastic, my friends. Absolutely. Moment of calm, Sarah, I know. Moment of calm. So good. Right. I have some recipes with that here in a second. We'll make. Okay. I went a little crazy this morning coming up with some of these. So just so you know, I raised my level for all of you guys. Yes. Pumpkin bread and sugar cookie. Yes. Cartons. Okay. I got the Friendly Ghost. Oh, I love it. Yay. Good. They were really, really cute, weren't they? All right. Ooh. All right. Next up, let me see if this one's on the board. I think it is. Okay. We're going to leave that pumpkin bread out. And I'm going to grab up some apple pumpkin butter, and we're going to talk about this one. So last night on the show, if you watched me, I talked about it a lot because we eat in the Midwest. This is definitely a staple in the fall. All right, and then I'm going to grab Funfetti cake. Okay, so Funfetti cake batter is everything and more. This is like basically like cake in a carton. Ooh, cake in a carton. I just coined a new term. Love it. Funfetti cake batter, whipped vanilla, sugar, and creamy frosting. Yum. All right. So this next recipe I'm giving you, this is on my board. This is called apple pumpkin streusel. Are we announcing the winners? You get surprised, Miss Jess. You're going to get surprised. So those bags are going to get dropped in orders, those 10 winners. Yes, we'll be taking care of that, I promise. All right, so I'm going to do 2 scoops of each of these fragrances. All right, so this is apple pumpkin streusel, everything and more. You spent over $300. I know, Judy. It was a good show. I mean, easy to do because there were so many amazing fragrances. I know. Let's see. What are you saying? What I need to do myself a favor. There's so good ones. Yes, do yourself a favor and add to cart. Absolutely add to cart. All right, so you guys don't get this one. Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm just so happy. Like, I love fall. Apple pumpkin streusel. All right, pumpkin bread. Yummy. Cake batter. Yum. Apple pumpkin butter. Yum, yum. So good. Okay. Apple pumpkin streusel. Yum. Okay. You getting it? All right. Yeah. You guys are like, yeah, okay. She likes that one. All right. Definitely make this one. So this is going to be on the board. So this will definitely, you can write it down, but this is definitely going to come out. All right. So someone's going to get this in their package. This is fun. Let's keep going. All right. I told you at the very beginning of the show, I might kind of keep some of these Christmas ones. Maybe we'll do those later, unless you guys want Christmas recipes, because I've got them. I got a lot of fall recipes right now. Ooh, Cozy Fall Night's good. Okay, let me see where we're at. Some of these, I got Moment of Calm fragrances. All right, we'll do those. Definitely do those, because I like to talk. We know that. All right, so hopefully you guys are in for a lot of blended today, because I've got a lot of blends. Christmas in July, you want that too? Okay, well, we'll do that too. All right, we're going to leave that apple pumpkin butter out, and then I'm going to go grab, ooh, all right. Forgot about this one. So there were so many amazing things. I love having this show because then, where did it go? Farmhouse cider. Oh, it's behind me. Because then I feel like I can come back and give some of these fragrances truly the love that they deserve. Mr. Gnome is going to have to move. Listen, he's still available. I don't even know how. Go grab him. If anyone else wants to see him, I'll bring him in. You want to do Christmas? We can do some Christmas ones. Okay. All right, so this here was one of my best-selling recipes when I was actually a consultant in the field. So I'm giving this to you guys. This is called Fall in Love, and it's absolutely amazing. So it comes with 3 different fragrances intertwined, and it's definitely a very intriguing fragrance. This first fragrance I want to talk about was a Paisley Pick Rustling Leaves. It is fantastic by itself. It's extremely good with flannel blanket. That's called Fall Leaves. We'll do that hopefully soon because, well, I just let the cat out of the bag. That one's gonna, that scent's gonna be coming real soon. Okay, so we'll be making that, but today we're gonna actually mix it in this blend here. So Rustling Leaves has aromatic leaves, crisp autumn air, and sprinkling winds. I asked Sonia last night on the show when actually we were talking about the show before, and I said, what are you picking up in this? I want to know what you're smelling. And she said, it's very woodsy. She's like, it's very, I feel like I'm in definitely like foresty. And I said, it's pine. I said, it actually has a pine fragrance in it. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful fragrance. And it can be, I think when you hear that it doesn't have it as it's not a called out fragrance note, don't be afraid of it because it's probably one of the most stunning fragrances I think that we've ever had in the fall line. Definitely. Oh, I don't know about that, Ryan. So this is definitely a wonderful fragrance right here. So I've got Rustling Leaves, Farmhouse Cider, and Apple Pumpkin Butter. We're going to do the 3 of these together. All right. Ryan, you need to make that fall harvest. If that's what you're wanting, you need to make that fall harvest, okay? Definitely make that fall harvest. Okay. It's pretty gosh darn close. All right. Oh my goodness, I love this one. I forgot how wonderful it was. Rustling Leaves was your first one. Hi, Natalie. Aloha to you too. You bought the candy corn gnome? I love it. All right, so with this is called Fall in Love. So I have Rustling Leaves, Farmhouse Cider, and Apple Pumpkin Butter all combined together. All right, so this is like a fantastic blend. Definitely one that you need. Let's see here. You got the friendly ghost dog. Love it. Love it, love it. Okay, so Fall in Love. I think this is one that you probably could go ahead if you're a seasonal fragrance person. Are you guys, okay, when I say that, does that mean that, you know, you're like, okay, well, it's summer, I need to melt pineapple? Are you one of those people, or are you like, I just melt whatever I like? Maybe put that in the comments. Are you a seasonal person, or are you somebody that just says, if it smells good, I'm in? That's a perfect way of putting it. If it smells good, I'm in, or a seasonal person. Which one are you? You're both? I feel like I might be more seasonal. Seasonal, I would say I'm kind of, yeah, tropical. Oh, I know that. Tropical like a hot, that is a good blend bash. I know, I wasn't lying, was I? It's good. It's good. I think I'm a seasonal person. You said, I love the way Pink Zebra is doing the transition and absolutely not full blown. Yes. It does. Yeah, it is, Heidi, because I think there's everybody, you know, different strokes for different folks. I mean, there are people that use last campfire. Okay, we're going to leave rustling leaves out. Oh, here is a wintry, more of a wintry Christmassy blend. I'm going to go down and get, oh, no, it's right here. I'm going to grab Winter Woods, and then I'm also going to grab up some Fireside Vanilla. There are people that like fall fragrances year round. My mother is one of those people. She likes things that smell like food. She's more, I would say, gravitates more towards those fall, heavier cinnamons, apples, that sort of thing. I like everything. I feel like, but I am more apt, like in the springtime, I'm not going to probably melt a pumpkin fragrance, but I know that there are some that do. So I just kind of was curious where you guys fall. You like to burn farmhouse. Yeah. Yeah. Sunshine Breeze and Summer Romance. Those are good ones, Chris. That's definitely good. Whatever I'm feeling at the time. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We're going to mix the three of these together. So first up, I have Fireside Vanilla, right? Then I've got some Winter Woods, and then I'm following up with some Rustling Leaves. All right, so I am calling this one Last Campfire. We talked about Winter Woods and actually the two of these last night because they made returns. I gotta say that this fragrance right here, my friends, is the perfect winter fragrance, hence the name Winter Woods. But winter, even Christmas, you can do so much with it. It is gorgeous, it is fresh, it is clean, it is all the things. So the three of these combined, I'm calling Last Campfire. Rustling Leaves, Winter Woods, and Fireside Vanilla. Taryn says she's still into summer, but once it hits late August and the start of September, I'll transfer it into fall. I'm kind of like that too, Taryn. But I love all fragrances. So I feel like I probably, you know, there are some like pumpkin bread. I'm probably going to go and melt that, if you want to know the truth, because I like the smell of it. And I feel like it's just a good smell. It smells that good. No right or wrong. I mean, that's the beautiful part about, that's awesome too. I could even see myself melting this right now. This is really good too. How do I like hot cocoa kisses? Chocolate smells are gross to you. Brenda, I actually do love it. I think it's wonderful. I don't know if it's behind me. I think it's down the way. I could go grab it. It's got a gorgeous, it's more of a cocoa smell than anything. I wouldn't say chocolate. It's more of a cocoa smell. You said, I love it all. However, I'm a manly fragrance kind of gal. Fall in love is one of the reasons I'm a consultant that it pulled me in hard. Haha, okay. Yeah, it's a very pretty fragrance. It is. All right, fragrance blend. Rustling Leaves, Winter Woods, and some Fireside Vanilla. I gave Fall in Love last year, actually. I gave that out quite a bit. We made that quite a bit last year whenever I was live in the fall. Snowberry, which is more winter, but I paired it with some strawberry. Yeah, but that's good too, Heidi. Love that. All right, Last Campfire. That was on the board, so somebody's going to get that in their package. All right, Hello November, another one that made a return. We're going to leave that Fireside Vanilla out, and then I'm going to pull two of my absolute favorites. Do yourself a favor and go get you some warm apple pie. Everybody needs that in their life. Okay. I'm going to tell you, warm apple pie and farmhouse cider were both of those made a return into the line last night. And both of those fragrances were two of the three that I started out with. They were the very first two of three that I ever used with Pink Zebra. And the third one was Ooey Gooey Caramel, which I'm still fingers crossed makes its way back to a vault show one day, because that one is next level amazing. If you have been around the block for a while, you know Ooey Gooey Caramel was delicious. So those three, they mixed really beautifully together. I think it kind of got me used to the idea of blending, but that was almost 12 years ago. It'll be 12 years in September that I first fell in love with Pink Zebra. Okay, so amazing. Hello November, warm apple pie, right? Pumpkin bread, and this is Fireside Vanilla. You like Christmas all year long, okay? You didn't see what? What did you not see? Let's see. Cassie, Summer Romance spray come back. It did. I was thinking we had that in a room spray, my girl. But we may not have. We may not have. My memory is lost right now, so I could be wrong. So you love your pumpkin cinnamons? Me too. This is a really fun blend because this is a nice blend of this smoky, the Fireside Vanilla it started off as a paisley pick, in 2017, I think, the fall of 2017. You have smoky vanilla bourbon and woody cologne. It is absolutely amazing. It was an instant hit. So that mixed in with this warm apple pie and some of this pumpkin bread right here that is, you can clearly see, I absolutely love. Definitely an amazing fragrance blend for sure. So make this one. Hello, guys. A lot of good ones today. Did that one. I told you at the very beginning of the live, I'm going to give you a recipe, right? For some of you that are still loving, and that's me, every bit of summer. I love summer. I pulled out some pink pineapple, okay? So pink pineapple needs a lot of love. It is absolutely amazing, right? We still have some absolutely incredible fragrances left in the line, and this one happens to be one of those fragrances. You just ordered the Friendly Ghost. I love it. What's going on over on Facebook? Is everything okay now? It looks like it might be okay. Okay. Pink pineapple, fresh pineapple, mango, and coconut. So when, actually, I cannot take credit for this recipe. This one came from the ever so amazing Dana Lucanis. I remember, I have known Dana for a very, very long time. Okay, very long time. And when I started here at home office, she was like, and that was in March of 2024. She was like, have you ever done pumpkin bread and pink pineapple? She's like, go get me some. She asked me to bring her those too. And I said, no. I'm like, that's bizarre. You do that? She's like, yeah. And so she blended it and she put it in her office. And let me tell you, we're going to elevate it. All right. So I'm about to blow your mind. So if you have these two, if you get this ordered, try this. Let us know. This is definitely a must-make recipe. It will blow your mind. She said to me, anytime I can take pineapple and blend it in, is it still glitching over on Facebook? Looks like I was a little bit fuzzy. I was looking fuzzy. Is it? Okay, maybe better now. Okay, anytime you could take pineapple and mix it with pumpkin, she said it's a winner every time. And I was like, I never would have thought it until I did it. And I was so excited when this made a return. I knew it was coming back because this is a very good blend. It has a touch of fall, but it has, I want to say that this is a really homey fragrance, like homey, comforting, gives you all of those good vibes and more. You ordered both. It's really good. Yes, this is definitely. So it's really intriguing. You do need to make sure that you do a nice balance. I do think I'm going to I'm going to share this blend on tomorrow's video as well. So if you tune in, you'll see this one again. But I had to do this live because I want you guys to know sky's the limit when you think about blending. There's no right or wrong. A lot of times I think we think, oh, it has to be a certain way or, whatever. And this is a prime example of how King Zebra just is next level when it comes to product. Anything, sky's the limit. You want to blend it, you want to make it, whatever works for you works. You can't wait to start. Well, thank you. Welcome. We would be so excited to have you. It looks like we've got somebody possibly joining us. I love that. Definitely good. You just ordered a carton of Moment of Calm. Well, we're going to pull out that Moment of Calm right now because I've got some recipes for that. All right, so make it pink pineapple and pumpkin bread. I know it sounds bizarre, but that's why it works. It's really good, trust me. Okay, just definitely do it. I'm going to go get the showstopper because believe it or not, y'all bought this out last night, okay, in the cartons. Hi, Kate. How are you? This sold out in the carton last night. This guy right here, okay? So let me tell you, it is absolutely incredible. Okay. And yes, it is so good. It is still available in a bag of sprinkles. So have no fear. It will return. It will restock, but you definitely need to grab it when it comes back. Moment of Calm. It is that good. All right. You have front note is salted pistachio, pink jasmine, and sunwarm tonka. This was the home run fragrance of last night's show. And if you purchase it, you will understand why. It is absolutely amazing. I'm going to give you a recipe that actually blends in. Where did I put it at? Did I not bring it out? No. All right. I have to run and go get 2 things from my office because I was ridiculous and I moved them even though I'm going to need them. I'm going to go get them. So hold tight. I'm going to run right into my office and I'll be right back. Okay. So it's Beach Soul and Lux Comfort. I can't believe I did this. I guess it's good that my office is in the studio, right? All right. I knew better. I knew I was going to be pulling these out. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. So when I was making these this morning, right? That was like what, 10 seconds? 10 seconds, right? Okay. I was making these this morning and I was like, I need to be able to give everybody some recipes because this fragrance was such a home run, this one here, that a lot of times, to be honest, it doesn't need to be messed with because it's that good. But when we mix it, it's just as good, right? It's even good. It's even better. It's showing cartons of Moment of Calm. Oh, good. Hey, Kayla. I didn't realize that it restocked, Julie. That's awesome. Good news. It restocked. Go get it. Go get it. Okay, now I'm going to give you some recipes. All right. I'm calling this first one Serene Sunday, right? We're going to take these 3 fragrances that I have in front of me, and I'm going to tell you where how this came about. So Moment of Calm, when I was reading the notes, of course we've had it. We had it in January. It sold out in a week, okay? You guys bought it out that fast. So if you are on the fence with purchasing this one, I just want you to know, PSA, the first time it sold out in a week, okay? And here's why. Salted pistachios, pink jasmine with sunwarm tonka are your fragrance notes. So your tonka is what I think the showstopper fragrance that is in this is doing. And that's actually with a mixture. So your salted pistachio, that's kind of a little bit of almost a vanilla draw. Your tonka is a bean, all right? So your tonka actually has hints of caramel and vanilla as well. Oh my gosh. And then that middle note is the jasmine. Jasmine is very, very, very faint. Pink pineapple and pumpkin bread smells awesome. I told you, Yolanda, it's good. I love it. All right. So what I think is making this whole entire fragrance, like I said, is the tonka that's at the end, but you've got the vanillas. It's a very beautiful fragrance. It's serene. It's everything and more. And it made a return. And not only sprinkles in a carton and in a bag, as well as diffuser oil and room spray. Okay, we're going to start with that as our base scent. And then I'm pulling in 2 other showstoppers, in my opinion. It doesn't get any better than Lux Comfort. So this has got your cashmere vanilla, your sandalwood, and your sage. Okay, hopefully I've got you guys. And then the third fragrance we're going to pull in is some Beach Soul. Freesia's your front note in the Beach Soul, followed by warm sugar and amber. A lot of similarities. You have a little bit of floral in actually in all 3. But it's not flowery. If I had $1 million, I'd buy it all. Debbie, Moment of Calm is insanely amazing. Sherry ordered. Sherry, what'd you order? I want to see. I gotta know. Okay, so Sherry said she just blended her. I coined a term yesterday. My nose is happy. My nose is happy. Okay. Serene Sunday, Moment of Calm, Beach Soul, and Lux Comfort. This is a must-make recipe. Let's see here. You're allergic to pistachios. Okay, but it's a fragrance note. Does that bother him still? Because he's not going to ingest it. It's just to smell it. That's interesting. I mean, I would definitely clear that with an allergist. But I didn't. I mean, is he allergic to the smell of it? Because I mean, if you're not ingesting it, I would think that it wouldn't bother. But okay. Amazing, serene Sunday, moment of calm, beach soul and Lux Comfort, my friends. This is a home run right here. Definitely make it. Moment of Calm just made its return, its debut on last night's show. Not debut, but return from January. Yeah, I have several allergies. Me too. Yeah. Ingesting it is. I could definitely ask if it's allergist. He probably would. Yeah, I would definitely double check because I would hate for him to have that. I will tell you. Let me take a moment and just first of all, make this. This is incredible. I don't want to not continue to talk about this because this is that good. One of the main reasons that I took a leap and joined Pink Zebra was because I am a chronic allergy sufferer. I am allergic to we don't have the grasses that we did in Illinois, but in Illinois, there was 12 types of grasses that grew in Illinois that I was allergic to. Even soy, which is what our product is very high. Okay. But that's to ingest it. So I'm not eating any of our products, our wax sprinkles. They smell good enough to eat, but they don't bother me. So that was, I think that as somebody that struggles, I know Vanilla Rose, you guys are singing songs to me. I know it. That was really good too. But I think that we think ultimately, and if I'm allergic to something, I'm not going to ingest it, but I do think that you need to definitely check with your allergist just to make sure. But mine is more for, it doesn't, anything Pink Zebra doesn't bother me. And that's, I think, what sold me on it so much was because for so many years, using home fragrances definitely bothered my allergies, right? You're waiting on flannel blanket? Oh, I am too. We're going to be blending that soon. Definitely. I ordered 4 cartons last night. Wow. I love it, Crystal. Which scents? I just did Lux Comfort and Beach Soul and Moment of Calm. So this next one I'm calling Golden Reset or Sun Washed and Kissed. I named it 2 different things. I realized that. So either Golden Reset or Sun Washed and Kissed, whatever you definitely want to call it. So this is a 2 fragrance recipe. So we're going to use that Moment of Calm again. And then I'm going to mix in a little bit of this Beach Soul. So what I think I like about when you take 2 different or 2 different fragrances is, like I said in the very beginning, then you're pulling more of the fragrance notes. You're going to smell a lot more of that. So for example, I'm going to really pick up a lot of these, the pistachio, the jasmine, and the tonka. And then in this fragrance here, you got freesia, warm sugar, and amber. It's just a little bit more balanced, even. So this is just a 2 fragrance recipe, just an example of how you could blend, another way to blend Moment of Calm. Moment of Calm nearly broke the internet. What did I name it with? The last one? I just named that, I just forgot. Serene Sunday. And this one is called Golden Reset or Sun Washed and Kissed. I do have a blending board for you guys today that has some recipes on it in case you're wanting some of those blends. So definitely stay tuned for that post and then some. You ordered last night. I love it. Definitely. All right. So yeah, I'll be sharing those here after a while. I also have to put some bags in some of y'all's packages. All right. Moment of Calm. Available. Just got word that it restocked in cartons, so go after it, my friends. We're going to do some more blends because I had a couple of you asking for some Christmas ones. I'm going to give you, let's see. I'm going to give you, stud muffin. All right, I'm going to give you a real Christmas one. This is good. All right, so what I love about Aspen Pine, and this is going to throw you for a loop, okay? So I'm going to pull out 3 fragrances. I'm going to give you these 2 that I have here, and then I have to go down and grab Aspen Pine. Pine is always, when I smell pine, I instantly think Christmas, but I also think manly, masculine. And so this recipe that I'm giving you now is called Stud Muffin. Okay. This is a very strong recipe. So if you're somebody that likes strong fragrances, this is going to be your jam. All right. What does Moment of Calm smell like? Heaven in a carton. You're welcome, Sandy. You're welcome. All right. Moment of Calm, salted pistachios, pink jasmine, and sunwarm tonka. It's a, little bit vanilla caramel comfort fragrance, Rita. It gives me, are you guys familiar with the company or the fragrance like body care, Sol, S-O-L. That's what it gives me those vibes. If you like that smell, you will love. It's very, very, very popular. You ordered yesterday, you need to win the lottery. Okay, if you like that line that I just shared with you, go after Moment of Calm, because it's almost like spot on. It smells incredible. Okay. It's a very, very top selling perfume line. So, all right, we're going to make stud muffin. I pulled out some black cherry that I haven't blended with in a very long time. Black cherry. What did you say? I see, what's the fall harvest blend? Melanie. Farmhouse cider, warm apple pie, pumpkin bread, and candied cinnamon apples. Black cherry, tart cherry, fruity berry, and sugar. When I first used black cherry years ago, it was like, gosh, a long time ago. I put this in my warmer, this fragrance here. Okay. If you smelled it, if you've used it, you know how strong it is. I put it in my warmer, I remember, upstairs in my office, which was a smaller in Illinois. It was a smaller room, and it lasted, I'm not even kidding you, that black cherry, I got tired of smelling it before it went away. I could not believe how long it lasted. It filled my entire upstairs. It is the strongest. Yes, it's definitely hands down, but it's a gorgeous fragrance. And what I love about it is it's sultry, it's sexy, it's dark, it's deep, it's all of those things. But in this blend, it's masculine. Okay, so hey there, good to see you. So I'm calling this one Stud Muffin. Aspen Pine is your traditional Christmas tree smell, Manly Man, and Black Cherry. Definitely a wonderful fragrance. This is kind of like for those of you that like a good, strong masculine, but it does have, when you melt this, it's got a masculine, almost kind of like a Christmas, because you've got the pine in it. But it's more of a fresh Christmas smell. So no cinnamon, if you can imagine that. So very, 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 very good. With what everyone's saying, I had to get it. What'd you have to get? Did you have to get black cherry? Cassie? Let me see here. Moment of Calm. Oh, yeah. Okay. You're going to love that. I'm telling you. Oh, man, my friends. Okay. This one, I need to put a little bit more black cherry in this one. Ooh, wow. So good. All right. So this is called Stud Muffin. So you got 3 different fragrances. There's some sprinkles that are not supposed to be there. Aspen Pine, Manly Man, and Black Cherry. Aspen Pine made a return on last night's show, in case you missed it. Best way to purchase it, if you loved everything, which I did, I loved it all last night, I'd go after those blend bashes, because that's a really good deal. 8 cartons, 8 fall cartons, 8 winter cartons, incredible stuff. All right, Boo-tacular. This is another fun recipe for the upcoming season. Boo-tacular, we are going to pull out Fireside Vanilla for this one. And then I've got some, where'd it go? Amaretto cream. Everybody loves some amaretto cream. Black cherry literally smells from upstairs. I know. You know what, Heidi? I'll tell you another one that does that is Citrus Crush. So when I first used Citrus Crush, that one launched on the last PZTV last night, 2 weeks ago. I smelled that one on my pool deck, which was outside, right? Outside on my pool deck. It was in my kitchen. So Citrus Crush is another one. If you love good ones, I'm telling you, so good. All right, so this is called Boo-tacular, another really, really amazing fragrance for the upcoming season. Fireside Vanilla and Manly Man together, I know. Okay, so I used to actually call that, I had a name for that. Fireside and Manly Man, I used to call RIP. I'm a lover of Yellowstone, I can't help it. So that was my RIP, that was actually a RIP blend. Was Manly Man and Fireside Vanilla. Amaretto cream can blend with just about everything. It can. We talk about that all the time, being kind of like a staple fragrance that you need to have because it does last you forever. All right, we're going to start off with Amaretto cream. Okay, so this is Boo-tacular, really fun, really actually very strong fragrance for the upcoming season. I love Citrus Crush too. I know. It's happiness, isn't it? It smells so good. Yeah, save it. RIP was a good one. I called it RIP, like the actual man. So Manly Man and Fireside Vanilla. I actually had an entire Yellowstone lineup. I had a Beth Dutton. I had all that. It was fun. Good stuff. So, but you know, Rip was probably one of the best selling fragrances. Paired with an older fragrance called Caramel Popcorn. Ooh, Caramel Popcorn and Black Cherry, huh? That's so good. Boo-tacular. Yummy, yummy. All right. I got another fun one with Moment of Calm because I feel like you guys need this one. So I'm going to tell you that I made this morning, and then I made myself one because I couldn't help it because it's that good. So before I sign off of here, I'm going to tell you what. I've got more. Oh, thank you, Marissa. You're very sweet. I love giving them to you. I do. We're gonna do another blend with Moment of Calm because, like, hello, we all need this, but this one was too good. I didn't name it. So I actually put this together off the cuff this morning, and I'm gonna tell you why it works. All right, it was so good. I kept one of these for myself. Okay, listen. All right, Moment of Calm. I'm waiting on the spinoff too, D. Coco Loco and Endless Summer. Why this works is because I feel like I'm definitely one of those people that when both of these launched, I'm going to talk about this tomorrow on the pre-recorded live tomorrow when it's actually me, but I won't be live tomorrow because I decided to take a vacation, my friends. But Coco Loco and Endless Summer together, absolutely wonderful. Coconut, if you love coconut, this is going to be for you right now. I'm going to tell you right now, it's that good. Just the two of those together, but we're going to elevate it. So at the very beginning, I said that this fragrance right here, this Moment of Calm, has your vanillas, it has your caramels, it smells like a beautiful body care fragrance. Like, it's just fantastic. We're going to mix the three of these together, and anything that you guys want to name this, name it. So the three of these together, we're going to do some Coco Loco. And you know, honestly, hey, and I'm also going to do some Endless Summer here. Okay. So I've got the three of these fragrances. This is you name it, my friends. Let's see. I would also love a bag. Oh, I will try. Okay. So the first time I made this, thank you, Pink Zebra. Pink Zebra's got this in the comments. This is not on the board, so this is a bonus buff bag. Okay, that was a lot of bees. Bonus buff bag. Moment of Calm, Coco Loco, Endless Summer. You make it, and I'm gonna leave you with this one. Like I said, I made this and I took it. Okay, so my house is gonna be smelling like this weekend, my friends. All right, here's the details. Are you ready? Lean in. Here's the details. Okay. The details are as followed. I want to wish you guys a very happy 4th and safe. That's first and foremost, 4th of July. Okay. Thank you so much for being the best part of my day here at Pink Zebra Home. I appreciate you all so much. I am going to take a mini vacation. I will be back on Tuesday live. We do have some surprises for you tomorrow and Monday. So definitely tune in at noon. It will be me, just not me live. And I got to think of what else I got to share. We got the Vault Show coming next week. All right. So you know I'm going to be sharing. All right. You know I'm going to be sharing with y'all. But I wanted just to extend a big, huge virtual hug to all of you for being, like I said, the best part of our day here at Pink Zebra Home, or my day anyways. You guys make my job so fun. Vault Show, my friends. I got to hop off here because you know I will share all the things and then some that it's coming. And I can't do that until next week because that's the rules, right? I got to go. I love you all. Hopefully you love the recipes. I'll post those after a while. I got a lot of blending and so forth. Have a happy and safe 4th of July. Bye, friends.